Yo, it's Cowboy the Wild Boy checking the in. You watching Mal Hot Minute.
Minute, man.
Mile High Minute up, nigga, that's what's going on.
Mile High Minute, man. I know it's going down, man.
Damn, yo,
Tell
shout out
what it
Mile
is.
Minute, bro.
Mile High Minute, man, like I told y'all, man, tap in.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we live in Denver, Colorado with him, man, with the Ape, man. What's going on?
Big A, what's up with it?
Shit, just, you know what I'm saying, another day out here in Colorado working, filming another legendary interview, man.
It's all good, we here.
Yeah. So this is our first interview. Let's just dive into your backstory a little bit.
Let's do it.
Where are you originally from?
Aurora, Colorado.
Born
Right here.
Born and raised?
Yeah, we straight. Right here.
Okay. Have you lived out here your whole life?
Yeah, on like Colfax and Joliet. Is where like I really grew up at.
Okay.
And then we moved like on the Alameda side of it. Been there since. We still rocking.
What part of, would you say it's like North Aurora? Like north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Northwest Aurora?
Like by the Buckley Air Force Base.
Oh, okay. Buckley Air Force Base. Who you watching growing up? Who's coming up in Aurora? I know there's a lot of artists, you know, coming
The
up.
first artist I ever met out here.
From Buckley area, I think.
The first artist I ever met out here was LPs. She actually from BirdGang too. I used to fuck with her shit tough.
LPs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then shit, just like watching niggas expand and shit. I started fucking with AP. All through high school I was fucking with AP, and then started listening to Tana when she started going and shit.
Hell
And
yeah.
then found a home, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
We here.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to Gateway.
Gateway, so
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And
Shit
growing
was
up,
ratchet.
it was ratchet.
It was ratchet.
How was it at Gateway compared to, like, did you go to any other high schools, or was it just?
Nah, I was at Gateway. I got into like some shit my freshman year. I got suspended out of Gateway, got a ticket and shit, and then I went to Rangery.
Oh, okay.
And then I got expelled from Rangery like 2-3 days with being in Rangery.
How is Rangery different, would you say, from Gateway? Are they like
Rangery-
pretty similar?
When I was at Rangery, or when I was in high school in general, I was at Gateway, and then when I went to Rangery, like I went during their lunchtime and shit, and it was just like High School Musical. It was like a whole different school from Gateway.
Like more preppy, you would say?
Yeah,
in a way?
for sure.
Hell yeah. My cousin went to Rangery. He played football there and shit.
It was all good. I know a lot of niggas that play sports there.
Yeah, they're pretty good usually, especially in basketball.
Nah, they were straight.
Basketball team.
They were straight. Them niggas always had talent, for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay. So growing up, were you hooping or playing sports or anything like that before you started rapping and shit?
Yeah, I was playing ball. I was playing basketball and shit. And then I just never was dedicated to like do what I really wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
I always found like myself falling out through the streets, fighting in school, or just fucked up shit, grades and everything else.
Yeah.
So my junior year was like my last year playing.
Basketball?
And then senior year came, I was gonna go to tryouts and shit. I started chopping it up with the coach, and he was like, honestly, like, you in the streets, he was like, and you care too much about music, so I'm not even gonna waste your
You said
time.
you care too much about music?
Yeah, he was like, I'm not even, because I used to miss practice and shit to like
Yeah.
go to the studio, go do photo shoots, video shoots, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I used to always tell him, like, hey, I'm missing practice for this. Them niggas was never understanding. I think they was just like, this nigga just trying to do something, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, but I get it. It's all good.
So would you say like basketball was kind of your first dream?
Oh, for sure. I used to always tell niggas I'm trying to hoop. Nigga.
Yeah.
Trying to go to the leagues. That was always, I mean, good nigga dream, but
Yeah.
the chances of making it was always slim.
No, yeah, basketball's tough. It's harder than the rapping.
Oh, for sure. A lot come with that, too.
At what age did you realize, like, all right, maybe basketball isn't for me?
I always knew basketball wasn't for me. It was just like I just wanted to do something.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like basketball was like kind of my way of staying out of trouble at some point.
Yeah.
Because when I was focused in ball, I was straight.
Right.
As soon as I fell off, it's like I fell off to the max. So it was always
That makes sense.
some bullshit.
Okay. So, you say you was like missing practice sometimes to go to the studio and make music?
Hell yeah.
So, would you say like you started taking it serious around junior year too? Like that's when you started taking music serious?
When I started recording with Bugs, he's a engineer out here.
Yeah.
He used to fuck with YGAM tough. Him and FL was like hella straight. And that's where I first started recording music. And then
YGM, the one that used to be off of the Chambers?
Hell no, that shit used to be like off of Parker. This is like
so it was before.
It was like
Aurora?
before this shit was popping. And I was recording with Bugs, and he kind of helped me find my love to music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got locked in with him, got hella dedicated. Me and my nigga Isaiah, who was in that bitch like weekly. His mom was paying for sessions, so it was always like a win situation. And that's when I was like, because I started doing numbers on SoundCloud and shit.
Yeah.
And then
so that was probably during that SoundCloud or when like everyone was on that shit?
Hell yeah.
So what,
like Alizé and all of them niggas was on SoundCloud. Yeah, 2016 shit. And that's where I locked in. So like probably like my sophomore year.
Okay. So you were like still in basketball and music at the same time, but it was sort of like a transition period. Okay. What I do want to talk about real quick, I remember it was probably like 3-4 years ago. I forgot who was still on the show, but you were actually on the lineup. This was before, it either might have been the very beginning when I started like thinking about Mile High Minute or before that.
Yeah.
I forgot what show it was, but you actually had a pretty good performance. It was at the Roxy, I'm pretty sure.
I did hella shows at the Roxy. See that honcho?
Nah. Maybe YNW Melly or not?
Melly.
Did you perform with
Melly?
I think that's the
fucked
one.
Melly up. I think I performed better than Melly that night.
Yeah.
For sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
That was like
that's the
one
same
of his
night
last
that he
shows.
had that funeral.
Yeah, that was one of his last shows. I'm pretty sure. Like,
that's the same night that he came from the funeral and he came mad late because of that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I remember that shit. I had
stage presence always been a thing for me though. Like
that shit was packed out too.
I feel like when niggas pay to see you, like you gotta put on a different image, or like that's where you start to lose money. Like stage presence is everything, especially when niggas are spending chicken to come see you. So you gotta give them, even if you half-ass on the music, but when they pay to see you, you gotta go crazy.
Be entertaining. Okay. Do you feel like how many shows have you done? Like, would you say, do you know? Do you count?
Over 15, 20.
What do you think are the pros and cons with doing shows?
When I first had shows, bro, I had like 10 people in the crowd. I'm not gonna lie. And all of my niggas was on stage with me. Like, there's 100 niggas.
Yeah.
But, shit, there's a lot of pros and cons. I feel like my worst performance, I feel like, was probably Polo G. Only because of the shit that I was on and, like, the type of music I was making at that time was, like, all in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't match what Polo G was gonna come with, you feel me?
What kind of music would you say that was? Like,
I was on, like, some, what was I on? I was in the streets, so I was rapping some shit, like, nigga, come get your get back or something. Slide about it. I was on some demon time shit.
And you think Polo G is more of, like, melodic, like...
He's an artist. And I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was on some street shit and he came with some artist shit, you feel me?
Do you think it would have worked better with like a Chief Keef or something?
I did Chief Keef.
You did that one too?
Yeah.
I was at that show too.
I did Chief Keef.
So you performed a lot at the Gothic then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did Chief Keef. I did some shit, bro. I actually brought Polo G out here. I made all the connections, got his number, and then I tapped him into some promoters that I thought could make it happen.
Hell yeah.
It was hella straight.
Do you still plan to kind of go with that like technique moving forward now that COVID's over?
As far as what, like shows and shit?
Yeah, just more shows.
I'm definitely finna lock back in. I got a project on the way. I just ain't mentioned that. I got hella singles about to drop. That Painkiller song, the video ready. I just got to send some shit to get it all the way straight. Other than that, I just recorded some shit with the label. We got some shit coming with them. I'm finna rock some shit for sure. I'm gonna give niggas a reason to tap in, if that makes sense too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about some of the visuals you have dropped.
For sure.
The first one that catches my eye from about 4 years ago, I Don't Know.
Yeah.
Shot by Tha Ape, 92,000.
Yeah.
Would you say that was kind of like your breakout single, or how would you go about that song? How did that song come together?
Actually, the way it happened was so crazy. This when I was fucking with the nigga at the time or whatever, but niggas woke up and I was like, I got a studio session.
Yeah.
So niggas linked or whatever, and then I had that verse written to some whole other shit, and then I got on bro's laptop because sometimes we used to record there or whatever, so I got on niggas' laptop or whatever, and then we found some other shit off YouTube.
Yeah.
Just like, nigga, like the way that shit sound.
Yeah.
But still to this day, I think that's my sorriest song. Like,
Okay.
niggas, but I like turn that shit off. Like,
So you don't like it anymore?
Not, I mean, it just happened so long ago.
Right,
I feel
right.
like I got so much better. So
Yeah, no, yeah.
the sound just wasn't. I mean, it's not me. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Is that, as far as views, your biggest song?
Yeah.
On YouTube at least?
Yeah, on YouTube, I would say, yeah.
Okay. That's just probably gonna hit 100K real soon.
Yeah, that's no promotion in that neither, though.
Oh, yeah.
I
man.
just put that shit on Facebook. It did its thing there, and then,
Was Tha Ape like one of the first videographers you were tapped in with out here?
yeah, I was fucking with him before that, though. Like, niggas always, I still
Yeah.
call him right now. It's still gonna be good, you feel me? That's when him and Johnny J was hella straight.
Yeah, I remember
But,
them talking to you.
Yeah, and then,
Who else were you fucking with as far as videographers out here?
Zay Jones shot that
Oh, yeah.
signature flow shit.
Zay Jones.
Other than that,
Does he be out here as much anymore?
it's a hit or miss. You really
Yeah.
gonna find that nigga somewhere with friends.
Okay, so you dropped, I Don't Know,
Yeah.
hit 92K. But I see you got some other solid ones. I see you got a collab with Trey Valentine, who's another artist who's very slept on in the city.
Yeah, that was straight.
And Samuel Finley, Frenchie Entertainment, they've been going crazy.
He always been going crazy.
You shot another one with Bandman Oso called Hype.
Yeah.
So definitely a couple solid collabs that, you know what I'm saying, with some pretty like raw talented artists out here. I
Yeah.
feel like very like talented, you feel me? But the one that really caught my eye recently was the No Hooks.
Yeah.
It was like the whole BirdGang, or not necessarily everyone, but you know, has you,
It was a
Tana,
select few of us, yeah. There's
Fredo.
parts to it that's coming. So it was only the...
That was part one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other artists got some shit cooking too that
So
they finna...
are y'all finna do like a similar,
I
like,
don't know what they doing because I'm not on that.
so it's gonna be 5 other BirdGang
Yeah.
artists, and it's gonna be like,
And then the last one gonna be our girls from the section.
okay, that's
Yeah.
gonna be hard. Yeah, I think one with Huncho will be hard on there.
Oh yeah, Huncho.
Huncho
Doing his thing though.
Hell yeah.
Back to back on niggas too. Like Huncho don't never stop working.
Hell yeah.
But nobody in our section really stopped working though. Like niggas always got some lined up, rather it's a feature or they
Right.
own shit going. It's always something.
So, okay. So, you know, getting back into like your career with the music. So it seems like at first you're dropping a lot of visuals, doing a lot of shows. I'm assuming independent, right? You're not even necessarily a part of like a group or anything either, right? At that time,
Oh yeah.
like when
I
you
was
first,
all independent.
when you're dropping the visuals and shit
Yeah.
like that. Okay. But then you know, start working with BirdGang, the label.
Yeah.
How did that connection come together?
Shit, they reached out to me. Shit, wanted to somebody from the management team.
Yeah.
They reached out to me. I came to the store. We chopped it up and shit. I got on the phone with Tana and it was just love. So I was just like, I had my niggas with me, so we chopped it up real quick about it. And
Yeah.
shit, they told me that they thought that it was a good move. I thought it was a good move, so we made it happen.
Hell yeah.
Signing with BirdGang, actually, a lot of niggas felt some type of way about it, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like that's with any pickup that we picked up. Like,
Right.
a lot of niggas hate it, a lot of niggas love it. But
Yeah. I mean, I feel like with anything in the rap business,
yeah,
no matter
it's
what
always
you do,
gonna come with something.
yeah, there's
always
gonna,
gonna-
you know.
Especially locally, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's for Lonnie. Dang it, Lonnie's out here again. I'm gonna chop it up too. And
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
But okay, so you come together with BirdGang.
Yeah.
Were you kind of like watching some of the visuals that were dropping from BirdGang, whether it be from Tana or Huncho or whoever? Or
the biggest drop that really caught my eye and when I really got locked in was when Havoc dropped that shit. It was like all of BirdGang.
Oh yeah, Havoc.
In the
She go
video,
hard.
I forget the name of the song, but she dropped and that's what caught my eye, and I was like, these niggas is really like on that type of shit. So
Yeah.
I just started fucking with them, and I was just in the back, just playing the pieces right, and it just came together. I was fucking with LP's Portia before that. Like we always been locked in and doing shit together, so it was always good.
What were some of the criticisms that you were getting, you know what I'm saying, joining?
Shit, a lot of niggas hit me personally and was like that it was just the wrong move, not to fuck with them, just like throwing dirt on their name and shit. And I always came to my nigga Tana about it, like, yo, that's what niggas is talking about.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, fuck them niggas.
Right.
You feel me? Like, yeah. And I fucked with him, so I'm never gonna let no outside niggas ever, get in between something that I could, so it's all good.
So would you say the movement, and I mean, it's not like, people gotta understand, it's not like, and this is me just outside in, kind of assuming, so tell me if I'm wrong, but it's not like I'm assuming you're not signing like a 360 deal, right, or anything crazy like that, right?
No.
So, I mean, I feel like people gotta understand this, it's really just, collaboration is key in this industry. Networking is key. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of niggas from the outside looking in don't know that.
Right.
Like a lot of niggas are just. I mean, there's nobody that's really locked in with this shit that really know.
Right.
It's just always. This is what I know about this person, so this is what I'm gonna tell you. Type shit.
Yeah.
Like they never. You feel me? Like everybody got their own situations with everybody. I'm sure.
Right.
Niggas never came to niggas like, hey, the Ape done this, and this. Don't fuck with him. Whoop you, whoop. But nigga, I'm not gonna change me for nobody.
Right.
So.
I mean, I totally understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier, everyone's always gonna have an opinion.
Hell yeah, always.
And it's like motherfuckers don't really take the chance to get to know you. They'd rather just like listen to, like you said, someone else, see what they're saying.
It's always that though.
It's I feel like a lot of times, a lot of issues, a lot of just misunderstandings can be solved by just linking with people and talking.
But a lot of niggas ain't like that, Like niggas will have a misunderstanding and then go straight to the net about it.
True, that should be annoying as hell too.
Like nigga, you ain't even
niggas
ain't even on that, and you making something that it's not. You feel me? So now I gotta be on that because you fronting for who? You feel me?
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of shit just get escalated for no reason though.
Right. No, that makes sense. Okay, so obviously you got the new venture with BirdGang and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any? Let's talk about some shit that's coming up. You got any new video drops? New
Painkiller shit finally finna get released. Got some singles dropping. PTSD finna drop. Just did a feature with some niggas from the label that I talked about earlier.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and knock that out. And then I'm gonna release.
Can you name the features yet or no? You gotta wait.
Yeah, it's Tana on there, Fredo on there.
Okay. It's a lot of the
Dom on there.
label.
Yeah, just the same niggas, Got some shit dropping, and then I got another project. I can't really talk about that. Still being in the works. That shit finna drop though, and it's a lot on there. It's a lot of shit talking.
Okay.
A lot of shit talking.
Hell yeah. Okay. What I did want to talk about too. So, I know we've kind of already dived into a little bit, but what I've noticed about y'all's music group compared to a lot of other groups out here is like y'all really deep and strong, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we move as one.
Like I don't like comparing and stuff, but like I don't really be seeing too many groups like that moving like that out here. Like you'll hear about
every event though. Yeah, it's like we back to back with it every event. So anything that you see anybody's name on, that's how we gonna pop up because it's pure love. I mean, we kind of look at it as like if we ain't supporting each other, then what are we in it for?
Right.
So no matter who's against us, I know if I can't sell these tickets to nobody else, I can sell these tickets to everybody in my label.
Right.
And they gonna guarantee guaranteed come. Guaranteed, like it's no question asked. So, I mean, should we all try to count on each other? It's more of a family than a label, though.
Yeah. And, like, just what I've noticed, even with the couple times y'all have pulled up here for the interviews and stuff, like...
We deep.
Yeah, like, you know,
All time.
you pull up for Tana's interview, Tana pulls up for your interview, you feel me?
Man.
Like, that shit
I'm not
was
even
like-
from the east side.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
nigga, I can say that's my OG.
That's
Like,
real.
not even on no hood shit, but, like, just how he tapped me in the game that
Yeah,
he gave
yeah.
me, like, it just made me so much of a young boss. Like, I was already a boss.
Right.
But now he just gave me the stamp, like, nigga, own it type shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So ever since then, I've been owning it. Like, it's all good, though. It's locked down forever.
What kind of, what's like one piece of game you just learned just from being around Tana? Like,
If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I stopped, like, really caring too much about everybody else's needs and shit, and I realized,
Right.
like, I gotta live for myself before I do it. And he just gave me so much street game, like, on how to move, like, even with the situation, or not even the situation, because there won't be one and there ain't one on any type of level, but with the interview that I had with Street Nerds,
yeah.
you know, that conversation.
Yeah. No, we gonna have to talk about it a little bit.
Yes, and I'll just wait till we dive in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll talk about the game he gave me then.
Okay.
It's all good.
Fair enough. What I did want to ask, I was saying I didn't like necessarily want to compare it because I know things are way different.
For
feel
sure.
me? Like y'all are definitely unique in your own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like the way y'all move reminds me of like, you know what I'm saying, like a TSF, like you know what I'm saying. And maybe I'm just saying that just because they're just out here. You feel me? But like just the way they move,
Nah,
you feel
but
me?
when you get to see it
And,
from
like-
somebody else from a whole different state, like you
Yeah.
really get to, you know,
Right.
like you really get to be like, that's how niggas should move. And
Right,
then you
right.
look at local niggas like that's how them niggas is moving, because shit in our eyes, like them niggas ain't doing nothing that we can't do.
Right.
Like them niggas is buying pieces, shit we buying pieces, you know?
No, fact.
Everybody buying pieces. So I mean, should we just try to move as one? And
Right.
yeah, so like I said, if we won't support each other, then we can expect it from somebody else. You feel me?
No, yeah, that's real, man. Okay, so talked about like the music and stuff you got on the way,
Hell yeah.
but might as well cut to the chase. You
Yeah,
feel me,
let's
at
do
this
it.
point.
Let's do it.
So you did the interview with Street Nerds. I
Yeah.
think it was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Yeah, that was love.
Shout out Street Nerds, my boy. And you know how Street Nerds gets. He likes to ask them real interesting
that's
questions.
straight.
You feel me? And that
I'm a
it
real
makes for
nigga.
good conversation.
I'm gonna answer him.
Yeah, it makes for good conversations. But bro had brought up, I think it was a list or some shit like that.
Yeah,
You
he
know
said
what
how
I'm
I feel
saying?
about being on the freshman
Yeah,
list.
yeah. So, and I've gotten a lot of criticism over the years for the list, whether it
Nah,
be
that's
the,
straight.
the
But
top
a
20
list
list.
would never make or break me. You feel me?
No, yeah.
So
fact.
that's why I didn't even. So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So I put out the freshman list
Yeah.
like a month and a half, something like that. And I think I had you at around 6 or
16.
8.
Was it 16?
No, it was top
Yes.
10 for sure.
Oh, okay.
I think you were around like 6 or 8 or something
Yeah.
around that range. And you know, Street Nerds asked you about it. You know, so you said you feel like I'm dick riding. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
Not even dick riding, like. And
But
this
'cause
is the
yeah,
game
yeah.
that my nigga gave me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he told me, like, he was like, imagine if them niggas was on that interview and it was like, well, you dick riding the Ape and BirdGang, you feel me?
right,
Like, how would we feel about it?
right.
So I see why the niggas
Right.
felt some type of way, but it was still love, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I didn't,
Well, I know.
it was still love.
Yeah.
So, and it's not even that, because, like, I definitely feel where my nigga coming from, so I just, like, that's free game. So I'm going
Right.
to charge it to the game.
Right,
Like,
right.
nigga, I'll take that lick, like, that's straight. But in general, though, like, I feel like
You know, speak your opinion. man.
anybody from my label is fucking everybody up, but we don't get the respect and the love that we deserve, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in my section is making noise, but it just bypass niggas, like, cause you posted some nobodies that I know, you feel me? And I've been doing
As
this
far
shit
as just
for
like
some
on
time.
Instagram
Yeah.
promos.
And I get it's pay to play,
Right, right.
but even the niggas that don't pay, you feel me? And I'm that nigga that's gonna spin chicken because I got it. Like everybody know I got it. But it's just you show love to certain niggas, and I was just like, shit, we should be one of the niggas that he show love to, because everybody in my section is moving right and doing what they supposed to.
Right.
But it just bypassed niggas' head. So it's not even that you be on dick, but it's in general
You
with
feel
everybody.
Like
we don't get
kind of underrated.
Yeah, like niggas know that niggas run the city. Like niggas know.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing that even got to be talked about. But music wise, I feel like a lot of my niggas are slept on, and even if niggas don't post me, I'm straight. Like I know where I stand, and I know what I stand on. But I know some niggas that in BirdGang that is really slept on, and niggas need to wake up. So I'm just trying to speak my opinion for my team, my niggas. Like, and that's why when my niggas said like just talk about it in general, and never send shots at niggas, because if them niggas got on here doing that, then
you're gonna take it the wrong way.
We would have felt some type of way, and it would have been a whole different situation. So I definitely feel what niggas are saying, but it was still love. You feel me? Right. And it's all good. Like there's no tension. Shit, niggas are straight. You feel me?
No, I was just talking. I hit
Hunter Pack up about
y'all
it. Like,
talked about it.
Yeah, like I hit him up, like nigga, because I kind of felt some type of way, because like I hit him about it, like nigga, hit me if niggas feel like they got a politic or chop it up. And it was just like nigga, I'm not on the internet. I'm not going. You feel me? Right. So I just hit
it was
directly.
Really like it's an interview, like you feel me?
But
you're open book in that.
And it's like niggas wasn't down talking niggas or nothing, because I personally fuck with them. Like I got songs with Hunter Pack. I just ain't
that's what they
them.
say.
But it's just nigga. It's my mind state, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat around shit.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna stand on it. You feel me? I'm gonna stand on it. So it's all good though.
Okay. So I'm glad we get to do this interview. You feel me?
Yeah, it's all good.
I didn't take it really. No, I didn't take it personal, because I've seen way worse shit said about me. You feel me? Like, and it wasn't like
it's not even like I was trying to play you like fuck this bitch ass nigga, because it wasn't that. But it was just like I said, shit, my niggas are slept on, and we don't get the respect that we deserve. Like I've been doing this shit for so long. It's like, how can you put me on a rookie list? And like, even on your top 20, and then even on your top 20, like my niggas would tell me like, nigga, you're not on this, and I'm like, it's all good. Like, and I know that I'm not back to back with music, because I be so caught up in the street shit and life in general. It's like too much to really, you feel me? But what's up with it, Round? Dominant motherfucker. What's up with it? But it's like niggas can't. Niggas can't come back to back with it like that when you got so much. I think Boosie was like, "Shit, you can't be an A." That's my brother for real. I think we talked about this in Street Nerds. Like Boosie was like, "Shit, you can't be a street nigga and a rapper at the same time." So that's kind of where I fall victim too, because when I'm locked in with music, like I could freestyle to some shit, and my niggas would be like, nigga, you don't even gotta write, you could just go do that. I'm like, it's straight. But then when I'm back in my life and I'm back in the streets and moving how I'm moving, it's like, fuck music, I'm not on that right now, I'll drop when I drop. So I don't know, I just gotta really lock in and find a reason to lock in with it, you feel me?
No, that's respect.
But that's why I feel like I don't be making niggas lists though, and that's why I feel like I ain't make your list.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
because there's a couple little questions and routes we can go with this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Conversation.
Yeah.
First off, real quick. So you, just on a side note, you said you write more, or you freestyle now, or like?
Nah, I still write everything.
Still write?
Yeah.
Okay, that's respect.
I be with my niggas writing. Oh God, we might leave here and we finna write something. You feel me? I don't never. There's some shit that like I'll put together and like that I can't finish, and then when I get to the studio, I'll be like, all right, I gotta finish that one, and then shit at the end, I'll just start putting shit together.
Okay.
But
that's real. Okay,
I try to write as much as I can.
Okay, I just wanted to know on some side note shit.
Yeah, you straight.
Getting back into conversation, so. When I first heard it, it was like, I mean, I'm used to it. That wasn't the first time someone said I was dick riding.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what comes with being me and the rap, the blogging, whatever it is. You feel me? Everyone says the same shit about fucking Sean, Vlad. No, it don't matter who it is. You feel me? Like, bloggers always you're gonna get a certain type of criticism.
It's just like we get it. You feel me?
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Rappers get all the criticism in the world. Shit. I mean, that's almost kind of my job in a way too, is to constructively criticize. But you know, I didn't really take it in like personal.
I'm glad you didn't though, because it wasn't that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So sure.
I felt like different words probably could have been used.
Yeah.
Like more like okay, maybe.
But it's
you
more
showing
me
favoritism.
being me though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's more of like
you said, going back to like the street shit.
yeah, like it's me. Like
yeah.
that nigga on dick. Fuck
yeah.
It's not like I'm trying to fuck that nigga or like
Right.
I got tension with that nigga, and then it's like I just feel like that. And that's just how it came out. It was never known. You feel me?
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just feel like in general, the words dick riding, because a lot of people say, you feel me?
Yeah.
Could be. I just don't really. Yeah, I just don't really like it because I feel like I just do my best to show love.
It's low-key disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I feel why you could feel some way, because if a nigga ever came to me like, nigga, you on dick, like just me, I'm like, nigga, what? You feel me? Like, nigga, we gonna take it there.
And I mean, I understand, because I feel like groupies are kind of dick riders, bro. Like, if we're talking about, and that could be groupies down to just dudes who are just hanging around, not getting no money, not doing some type of business, not doing something, you feel me? That could be to me, that's a dick rider, you feel me? I look at it as like, I'm trying to just show love and put on for the city. But I also understand from like other people's perspectives why they would see that. Because I do hella post a lot of the same artists a lot. Like, you know, Savvy, the AP, the FBP, whoever
like,
it
even
is.
early in the conversation when we was just talking about Dom, and it was like, who's Dom? Like, that's kind of why I say it, because he's a factor. And like, you didn't know him. So it's like, I feel like niggas, I don't know. Like niggas just need to know.
My job too, you know what I mean? Like, I could say, like, I ain't been giving music not even fucking 60%.
So. But at the same time, when you drop it, it's enough to catch a nigga's eye and
for sure.
pay you the respect that you deserve.
But if I match, I know it's just don't come.
Right, which niggas don't come. I mean, which niggas don't do. So I don't know. I just
But what I did want to talk about was the freshman list, because that shit had a lot of people fucked up. Like, and a lot of people confused, and I understand, because most freshman lists.
So where was your standpoint from it though?
Yeah. So basically, the way I looked at it is this is like 20 more artists that I haven't put on a list before, but I see who are making noise in the city, who have potential and who like make good music. Okay. You feel me?
So it wasn't like a freshman.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, this is first year out type shit. Yeah. But I can see why a lot of people got it twisted.
Yeah. Because even I felt some way like, nigga, what? Like, I've been doing numbers. I've been him. Like, how dare you put me on the freshman list? But
I got a lot of criticism
but
about
now that you say, I know. But niggas hate on me in general, though. Like,
well, not hating on you being on there. They were just like,
he's been doing this for so long. Like, how can you put him there? You feel me?
And same shit with Dope Boy Deuce and Jazzy, and like, there was a couple other artists on there that have been doing it for a minute. But you were like the most talked about. You're like, everyone was like, fuck, he on there. Like, this he ain't a freshman. You feel me?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I meant it in a positive way, though, you know.
Yeah, it's all good. I just feel like...
And you're supposed to feel like you're the top rapper.
Yeah, but like, especially on a list like that, like, niggas on that list cannot fuck with me.
You're supposed to feel like that, you feel me?
On that freshman list, I know, even, like I said in the last one, like, anybody that you think that was higher than me, like, I personally feel some type of way, but it's my fault, though, like...
No,
it's my fault because I'm not giving y'all that reason to really, like, all right, this nigga deserves what the fuck he's doing. You feel me?
Right.
So, like I said, I'll take that lick. You feel me?
Real. Well, I'll tell you what, like, kind of goes into my ideas with the list. You know, at the end of the day, I want it to be like a healthy competition and make people like motivated and want to like go harder. It can be taken the wrong way, though.
Always.
And it usually is. It's always is.
It's always going to be taken the wrong way.
And it sucks because it's like...
And it's not even that I care about the list. Like, I personally, I know I'm not doing what I need to. So it's like, I personally don't care. That's why I never be on the list. Like, commenting and going back and forth with niggas. Even when niggas be tagging me, like, where's Whoopty Whoop at? Deserves to be on here. I don't care about that.
I feel like we need to do more new shit too.
Yeah.
It's getting a little old. Like, you feel me? That's what
I feel like we need to do like Dizzler. Like, I fuck with them so cool because they show they city so much love. Like,
they be doing hard.
Even the top niggas that is in their city and shit, like, they do ciphers and shit. Like, that's the wave that
That
we
would be
need to
dope.
give on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I just feel like we so behind and caught up locally that niggas don't really pay too much attention on what in the
like
Bay,
the
them
grand
niggas
scheme.
is love. Like, everybody show love out there, at least that's how I see it. Like,
I feel like anywhere you go out of state,
yeah,
bro,
like it's always love, and
yeah.
in Colorado it's just so much hate. Like,
It's just no matter where you are, like Boosie said, bro. Like that's where you're gonna have the most haters. Is where you're
for
from.
sure.
'Cause you went to high school, motherfuckers, and then they not in the same position as you are.
so niggas gonna feel some type
yeah,
of
and
way.
they're gonna try to
always
say stuff to bring
And
you
I know
down.
I got more than a lot of niggas right now.
Yeah.
I know niggas that left me in the dirt. So now, like, that I'm him and I got what I need to get.
Yeah.
Niggas feel some type of way, like, but it's, nigga, at one point you left me hanging, so why would I? Like, you crossed me once, you'll do it again.
No, for real.
So, and I know that niggas hate it just come with, in any situation, shit, if I have 50 acres, and niggas would say I'll probably kill somebody for the acres, you feel me? Just like weird dumb shit like that, because somebody always got something to say. It's just...
They don't even be like halfway accurate a lot of the time too.
But not even like shit. What I'm really trying to say is like not even musically. Like niggas gonna have something to say. Rather, I was a businessman in the office all day. I know these white people finna go in the back and chop it up about me. Like, it just can be anything.
I mean, you being real. I can't.
Nah, for real though.
Like, but to like finish off the list topic, with that shit, bro. You know, I just seen what other blogs and shit were doing out of state, you feel me? And I tried to like kind of see how it would work here.
But that's the point.
And it worked. It low-key, it do be working, but when it comes to like posting artists and stuff like that, like you said, you know, it's a lot of it's all around business, right? Like it's about talent, it's about numbers, it's about your like image and presence in the city, you feel me? Like doing shows and stuff like that. Like for example, it's kind of hard not to put, you know, the APs and the Trevs up there. Yeah. And you know, not to say you were saying anything about them because obviously you weren't, but just because like of like their presence in the city and you know what I'm saying, the numbers they've done and different accolades and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like you said, it's like you have to be so good to the point where it's like I have no choice put you on there, you feel me? Like, and I mean, I feel like you have been coming hard, bro, with the visuals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't even seen Hunter Pex have you perform or Polo Hilfiger, but I've seen you a couple times just because I was really back into the shows, like, kind of before I started my 100 Minute, you feel me? So, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, at the same time,
but that's the type
it's
of,
like...
But that's when I was on, though. Like, that's when I was locked in with music, so I gave niggas a reason to put me on cars. Like, I gave niggas a reason to, you say, like, have that stage performance. Like, I gave niggas that. Now I'm not into that, you feel me? I'm so caught up on the outside of what's going on. Niggas depending on me, like, streetwise, so I gotta make something happen, you feel me? So I'm not giving you that reason, but I feel like even now, though, like, you can't name a bad verse that I didn't knock out. Like, you feel me? Like, everything that
I've never heard an Ape song and was like, oh yeah, that's bad.
Like,
I ain't never said that.
But that's never gonna happen, you feel me? Because I'm gonna always come correct with it. But I feel like even with the shit that I have dropped, like, niggas got a reason to put me up there with, because I'm ready to compete. And I can compete even on my worst day. And that's just what I want niggas to know. Like,
and you're supposed to feel that way.
And that's the only thing that niggas is gonna stand on. So shit, I'm gonna always stand on that. And if a nigga feels some type of way that I'm standing on me being him, then shit.
It is what it is.
Like, yes, it's that, nigga. I'll see you when I see you. That's how it is.
No, for real. You know, what I will say is I feel like the BirdGang move was smart. You know what I'm saying? Just linking in with people. Collaboration is key. Your network, you feel me? So that was smart. Keep doing like more collaborations, you know, visuals like that. And work on the just like marketing, like how are you gonna catch people's attention?
Shit, all that shit.
Because you got the talent, you got the raw
I'm definitely
voice,
gonna step on social media presence. Don't even worry about that. And then as soon as I drop, I'm dropping all the way. It's just like I said, when you caught up so much and what's going on outside, you can't really do what you want to do. Like Niggas is fighting cases and out on probation, so the shit that I want to do, I can't do.
Right.
Because of what's going on, you know.
So you gotta take care of that first,
right?
Yourself
And then
first,
so I'm always gonna be street smart before I play the white man to get me. So that's why I fall back and I play how I play. You feel me?
I see what you're saying. The way you said that though made me feel like.
Nah, seriously though.
But I see what you're saying, yeah. But you're talking more like from a government perspective, almost.
Yeah, like I don't want to move wrong and then that triggers something in my freedom. And so that's why I just fall back until I don't give them a reason to even, you know?
To be like,
right,
I feel you. That's important.
It's more playing my cards right than
right.
just leading myself into some nonsense.
No, that's some real shit because I low-key be seeing a lot of people doing shit that could really, like, as far as just on social media, kind of crashing out.
Especially when you got shit going on, though, like, and posting too much, like, that's why I don't, you feel me?
It's hard because I'll be really trying to, like, be a positive influence and tell people, you know what I'm saying, without being, like, disrespectful or, like, talking shit. But it's, man, cause some people be just doing shit extra on the social media, and it's like, even I do, but I'm more from like I feel like I do too much from like a business perspective, to where like I might talk too much shit, but I ain't doing nothing crazy illegally. You feel me? Like on the stories.
Nah, but
shit.
Even for the street niggas, like when you're a street nigga, you already giving the police a reason to watch you. You feel me?
Right.
So why telling yourself and keep posting all this shit and being loud about all this shit when you could just fall back and move the right way? Like, don't give them a reason to have your name in the, because shit, somebody always watching.
Facts.
And there's snitches all around. So I just isolate myself and let the cards play how they gonna play. And then when I get them off me, or when I feel like I'm really thought about how I'm finna move and why I'm finna move that way, then that's when I'm gonna move. But I'm never gonna, especially to gain the name. I could give a fuck about this Colorado music scene shit. I'm worried about my freedom and being here to take care of my family. You feel me? So
no, that's some real shit.
I'm always gonna stand on that before I put anything first.
Hell yeah. No, that's real shit. You spitting some real game.
Nah, real shit though.
Hell yeah.
It's just how you move, P.
No, for real.
That's all it is.
Do you see how do you feel like the Colorado scene has changed and grown over the past 5 years, 6 years? Or since you really started making music, really?
Shit. I don't know. I feel like I try to tap in with a lot of niggas when I first started doing this shit. And niggas just try to play me like I was a rookie or something, you feel me?
Yeah.
Which I understood. So ever since then, I really ain't too much fuck with niggas, like, and that's why I ain't, like, to speak on the situation, I got songs with 100 Pack, but I never dropped them because of his buzz, and I don't want niggas to be like, oh, this is why he's doing this type of shit, you feel me? So
you should just drop it though. I think that would be a good collab.
Like always, and it's more of the standpoint like I want to get locked in first and then start doing shit and then do some shit with him. So it's like, you feel me? So it's like we on some networking shit. I don't never want to use a nigga for his name. I'd rather get back on my shit and get locked in all the way and then tap back in with him and do some new shit, you feel me?
I mean, I respect your perspective, and I feel like that is what a lot of like artists, not every artist, but some artists have that perspective. I see things a little different because from a blogging perspective, I'm like, I got to interview like everyone, you feel me? That's how I feel. But I think, you know what I'm saying, as long as you have positive intentions with it and like the song and shit like that.
Nah,
I think
the songs are straight though. Like Savvy even know them songs are straight. Like at some point he told me like, nigga, let me drop these. I was like, nah, like it's good. But it's always been love. Like it's not me on no hating shit or me thinking I did better than him or he did better than me. Like I feel like he gassed, I gassed. It's just, it's never been the right moment.
I feel you.
In my shoes, I feel like. So
and sometimes, you know, quality over quantity too. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of shit I felt like on my behalf was rushed. So I'm not gonna.
You want to be smart.
We gonna tap back in for sure. We gonna get some shit done. It's always gonna be good.
Oh, that's real. Okay. What are some pros and cons about Mile High Minute when it comes to the Colorado scene?
Shit, well, you know my cons. We already chopped it up about that. pros though, like I feel like shit, when you post niggas, you give a nigga that spotlight. Shit, you give niggas a reason to start stamping on what they want to stamp on. You help niggas build their fan base. You feel me? Like there's a lot of shit that you do to help artists grow in general. It's just up to the artist to keep that going.
Right.
Keep giving you a reason to tap in with them, or keep giving fans a reason to go from your fan page to
the artist.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all up to us at the end of the day, especially when you start helping niggas build that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, yeah, and it's like I can't have it without y'all.
Yeah,
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's always
it's kind of like a teamwork thing.
Yeah.
Like I gotta help you, and you gotta help me in order for us to grow.
Exactly. Yeah, and that could be with in multiple ways. You feel me? Like okay,
and it could go bad or good.
Yeah. Like you know, for example, say a bigger artist, like they might not want to do an interview at first with Mohan Minute because, you know what I'm saying, we're just an upcoming platform. But
straight.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I provide enough value to the artist, whether it be money or promo or whatever it is, then like, you feel me, it balances out, and the same could go with an artist.
Because even with the move that you just did, like fucking with Sauce and them when they was out here, like that was a good move. Like
I got a lot of footage coming on the way.
Like you gave niggas a reason to come back and be like, when they come back, shit, they looking for Mohan Minute. Like nigga, they looking for somebody to blog the whole time. They looking for like so you made that right move. So
I feel like
that's just how you gotta move though, especially being in your shoes. Like you gotta be around, you gotta be in a conversation, whether it's bad or good. Like your name always gotta be ringing a bell, because as soon as you die, your clock gonna die. Your clock gonna die. So you always gotta be in the mix of something. Yeah. All the time.
That move was dope because I feel like when I posted them and shit, like I feel like it really made them feel welcome.
Yeah.
And I feel like you know, them feeling really welcome, they just started tapping in with everyone, bro.
Yeah.
So not to say like, oh, Mohan Minute did this. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it definitely
it's like
I'm
when
doing
you
my
gave
little
them
part.
The spotlight that they was here.
Right.
Like you helped them get some chicken.
Right, exactly.
So they showed you nothing but pure love in every way.
And they ain't charging.
Whether you ate off of it or anything, like niggas still got some type of connection, and that's how you gotta go about it.
Right. No, yeah, I mean shit, they ain't charging me to do interviews or nothing. I got a bunch of footage on the way. That's why I'm doing these interviews right now, so we can mix it in, you feel me? I don't want to drop just TSF footage or just Colorado footage, you feel me? Like I watched like with Sean with Say Cheese and like Sperry be doing shit. I'm like, I gotta mix it.
Yeah.
And shit.
Them niggas be on it too.
No, yeah, they were showing hella love, really tapping in. And like you said, they had to make some money off me. You know, motherfuckers is finna tap in and like.
You got to.
Yeah, like.
Them niggas came out here and did the right move.
Fact.
But like my nigga explained it to me, he said, them niggas is coming out here doing the same thing that I'm finna go do. Like. There's nobody, like in our eyes, there's nobody never bigger than us.
Right.
Like my niggas just came back from Atlanta doing the same thing that Sauce and them came out here and did. So I mean, it's all on the way that you want to move and how you want to get it. Exactly. Like they came out here and made a name for themselves. BirdGang just went to Atlanta and made a name for themselves.
No, for real, yeah. So, and that's what Colorado needs to do.
Yeah.
You know, shit,
but it's everywhere we go. Like we go as a rock. We go as a rock, and we always gonna move 100 deep and got each other's back.
No,
win, lose, or draw, like we all gonna be there. So
that's some real shit. Yeah, I mean, Mohan Minute wouldn't be shit if I didn't go out of state.
Nah, for sure.
It wouldn't be shit.
But you gotta move around. Shit, it take money to make money. You feel me? Like being a broke nigga ain't gonna never get you nothing.
Nah, facts. Shit, I done had to spend some good money on some interviews before too.
Hell yeah.
That shit. But we all have. You feel me? Yeah. It costs money to do a video shoot.
I feel like the next nigga that you gotta get up here though is my nigga High Car.
Oh, I've been paying attention to him. I know he went hard in that Demon Time.
Yeah, you gotta get my nigga High. Really, everybody on BirdGang need to be up here.
Honestly, if we could do like a whole BirdGang interview, that shit would be like maybe even back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
back in the streets like I did with Tana that one time. That shit was legendary.
Yeah, just with the whole label, we all
that shit would be legendary.
Yeah, because everybody on my label, not even on my label because it's our label, but everybody on BirdGang, like they really like that.
No, yeah. Well, that
musically wise and street wise, like I wouldn't put nobody up against my niggas.
that interview was honestly definitely top 3 most legendary interviews I've done. That one that I did with Tana the first time.
Yeah.
On the side of Lucero's.
Yeah, that was definitely like top 3. Just the culture and shit that was shown and like how it ran up and like I don't know, that shit was just dope.
Yeah.
What they do? What was that song they did? The little baby. That's my.
Oh,
that's
yeah. The Eastern Conference.
Yeah. We just gotta. I don't know, but we gonna give y'all a reason to tap in. You feel me? Like we gonna give, not even like because I'm telling you like go tap in with these niggas.
Right.
Like I want to give you a reason to go tap in with these niggas. So we gonna come to. We gonna sit at the table and we gonna get some shit lined up and we gonna give you a reason to fuck with us. You feel me?
Hell yeah, and shit vice versa. I have to give y'all a reason to fuck with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
But this is where it started, you feel me?
Nah, facts.
It's all good. So now that we got the connection,
yeah.
Shit, it's up to me now to go tell the team like, hey, let's work so we could do that. You feel me?
Yeah. No, for real. Okay, man. Well, shit. I'm pretty sure this interview's been over an hour.
Yeah, it's all
pretty
good.
Legendary. I haven't really done too many interviews over an hour. So.